Wow.
First, gotta clean up from last video. Okay, Manga Man here, coming at you with another video from the Otaku Vault. What I have for you is a different video series today, and I plan to make a new video series where I cover various entertainment type items from the West, but not that there is much coming out of the West that's any good nowadays, but there is one place that is producing good content in the West, and that is independent comics by way of Comicsgate. And what is Comicsgate? Comicsgate was a movement formed by fans of comics who were not happy with the way the comic industry was treating their beloved characters that they've read for years in comics, and just changing everything for the worse to meet political agendas and everything non good comic related thing. Anything that would be good in comics, they went mainstream has gone away from, and right now the mainstream is crashing and burning. So without further ado, we have the first addition to this new series, which I will call Western Otaku World. And first off, let me get set up here. I made a little thing for this video with some magnets. There we go. And the first thing I will be covering in this video series is Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog Bloodhoney. I'll admit that I haven't. When I was a kid, I really wasn't into comics. The most comics I think I had were when I was really young and had some Disney comics, like Scrooge McDuck and Donald Duck and stuff like that. When it comes to like certain comic characters or product, or when it comes to certain comic characters that started out in comics or were created for comics, I knew characters like Batman and Superman and the Ninja Turtles and stuff more from TV shows than actual comics. So I wasn't a big into comics. And manga got me more into the visual media of the comic form. But I saw the plight of everybody in the comic and in the world of comics, all the fans, and of course, Comicsgate evolved to where it was pushed forward by creators that were shoved out of the industry for stupid reasons like politics and other things like that, and speaking up against the changes in the industry. And Ethan Van Sciver, creator of Cyberfrog, is one of those people. Big name in Comicsgate. Grand Uncle E, Human Sunbeam, Caesar. Hail Caesar of Comicsgate. Hail Comicsgate to anybody that's Comicsgate watching. But without further ado, we have Cyberfrog, and I gotta say, if I saw comics like this, if I actually saw comics like this when I was a kid, which I never got to, I would definitely have been reading comics, because the art in this book is just phenomenal. And when Ethan Van Sciver, on one of his streams on YouTube, his YouTube channel, he goes under the name of Comic Artist Pro Secrets. When he started showing the first few pages of Cyberfrog Bloodhoney, Like I was skeptical. I was like, yeah, I'll support you in your endeavors, but just watch and be interested. But after seeing like page after page of just beautiful, amazing, spectacular art, um, just insanely detailed, and it's not just the art too. The story is beautifully, like, incredibly woven in, and it just pulls you in. The origin of Cyberfrog, and his mother Chelsen from coming down from space as a just bring the ability bring uh, Cyberfrog to life to protect the planet from the scourge known as the Vespus, and who are migrating like space wasps that go from planet to planet, turning wasps into hives and creating hives and honey out of the inhabitants that live there. But just the story of like the connection between Cyberfrog and Chelsen, and then when besides Cyberfrog, his brother Salamandroid is created as well, and just the connection that Salamandroid has to Chelsen, and Chelsen saying basically Cyberfrog's the important, basically in a sense kind of like the important son, the first son, I would say, and then Salamandroid's role is to protect his brother and to always be there for Cyberfrog, which is it's like the family dynamic, a family protection, honor, loyalty is something that is very much lacking in the world today, which you'll get that here in Cyberfrog Bloodhoney. And of course, it's just Cyberfrog's obviously a different kind of hero, and people take different, just reacted differently to him, and it just hardens Cyberfrog, but he knows he's there to do what he has to do and protect the planet. And but just phenomenal art, and then of course the colorist Kyle Ritter, just phenomenal colors, just enhancing the art itself and bringing everything alive. Even though before that, even in the line art that I've seen, it's already alive, so it brings it just popping out more. It's just fantastic, insane, beautiful, and I mean that's really all I can say. I mean, and I don't want to I would rather all of you to read the story than to for me to even say much more of what happens, and so you got this, and then you got Cyberfrog 1998, The Diary of Heather Swain, which is the story of basically what happened to a friend of Cyberfrog, Heather Swain, who Cyberfrog befriends, and the story goes on about how she was able to live and survive, or what happened to her when the Vespus actually came and attacked, because at the time, for certain reasons, Cyberfrog wasn't there to help her. And I'll leave that for you to read yourself if you pick up Cyberfrog Bloodhoney, and you can as far as I know, there's still a way to pick up Cyberfrog Bloodhoney on eBay. Mr. Van Sciver has both, I believe, Bloodhoney and the ash can on eBay to buy, so you can do that. Or also, he has the this is a part of a at least from what I know now, a 4-part series. And so you can go to Indiegogo, and I'll put the links in the description for Ethan Van Sciver's sequel to Bloodhoney, Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet, which will tell a story of what happened after the Vespus invasion. And on there, if you have the money to spend, you can buy the Executive Honeycomb box, which will have a copy of Cyberfrog Bloodhoney combined with the Diary of Feather Swain in there together, along with every perk in that Indiegogo campaign. I'll also post any other campaign that Ethan Van Sciver is running. So you have to pick it up. Just read Cyberfrog Bloodhoney. But it's just quality, sheer quality work. Amazing. And of course, his brand, All Caps Comics. I tried to make the logo, but of course I ran out of white and yellow. Wasn't gonna have enough, so I decided to just make a little Cyberfrog head to go on top of that. Just a little alternative kind of logo. So I hope that makes you happy, because I thought it was kind of funny and cute. But there's that's Cyberfrog Bloodhoney. Just go out, find a way, pick it up today. I'll leave the links in the description where you can go to the eBay and try and get it, or also the links to the current Indiegogo campaign. So I hope you liked this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.